The diversity of African traditional sports, exploring regional variations. Africa is a continent with diverse cultures and traditions, including unique and fascinating traditional sports. While many are unfamiliar with these sports, they are an essential aspect of African culture and history, bringing communities together and providing entertainment. This article will explore the regional variations of African traditional sports, highlighting the teams, coaches, and players involved in each sport. West Africa. West Africa is known for its rich cultural heritage, and traditional sports are an integral part of their daily lives. One of the popular sports is dam, a combat sport involving bare-knuckle fighting. This sport has a rich history and is practiced by the Hausa people, mainly in Nigeria. Dam is often accompanied by music, which sets the rhythm for the fighters to follow. The sport is gaining popularity and recognition, with many fighters now competing professionally. The sport has produced some notable players like Ali Samboa, who has won many national titles. Another sport popular in West Africa is Kokowa, a form of wrestling that originated in Niger. This sport is practiced by the Hausa and Fulani people, who believe that it strengthens the body and spirit. Kokowa is a brutal sport that involves grabbing the opponent's waist and trying to throw them to the ground. The sport is gaining popularity, with many tournaments organized across the region. Notable players include Mamadou Gabra, who won the 2019 national championship. East Africa. East Africa has a rich history of traditional sports, with many unique and fascinating sports being practiced in the region. One of the popular sports in East Africa is bull jumping, a rite of passage among the Hamar people of Ethiopia. The sport involves jumping over a line of bulls, and the more bulls a person jumps, the more respected they become in the community. The sport is physically demanding and requires a lot of training. Notable players include Mukhtar Edris, who has jumped over 15 bulls and is considered a legend in the sport. Another traditional sport popular in East Africa is Morengi, a form of hand-to-hand combat that originated in Madagascar. The sport is practiced mainly by fishermen and is often played during their free time. Morengi is a physical sport that involves striking and grappling, with the goal of knocking the opponent down. The sport is gaining popularity, with many tournaments organized across the region. Notable players include Rija Rakatomalala, who won the 2018 national championship. Central Africa. Central Africa has a diverse range of traditional sports, each with its unique history and culture. One of the popular sports in Central Africa is lutte traditionnelle, a form of wrestling that originated in Cameroon. The sport is practiced mainly by the Bedi people and involves two wrestlers grappling until one is thrown to the ground. The sport is physically demanding and requires a lot of training. Notable players include Francis Ngannou, who started his career in lutte traditionnelle before becoming a professional MMA fighter. Another traditional sport popular in Central Africa is Nsolo, a game played